Swadika, welcome to People's Foreign Affairs, and this is your host Kusuma Yotha Samut. Our guests for this weekend edition are Mr. Visit Pathara Nuthaporn, Mr. Sivakon Sisakakun, and Mr. Pasin Manu Rangsi. They are the creator of a proud and exciting chapter in Thai history in the annual World Finals of the ACM International Collegiate Programming Contest. They will talk about their aspirations and goals to compete in the 40th contest has consistently showcased the best students from IT departments, in which students who wish to advance in this field have regularly global programming competition that has raised aspirations and performance for generations since 1970. Today we have a very special occasion to meet with the three young students from different institutes. You may like to know which are the institute that they belong to. Are they in Thailand or in a foreign country? I'm going to start off with Pathara Nuthaporn. So hello everybody. So Sawasdee krap.
Sawasdee krap.
Everybody. So first of all, welcome to Thailand today. All right, and I will start off with you. Visit Pathara Nuthaporn. Yes. Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Visit Pathara Nuthaporn. I'm currently a first-year PhD student at Rice University in Texas, United States.
Yours, you?
I'm Pasin Manu Rangsi. I'm from University of California, Berkeley. Currently, I'm a first-year PhD student doing theoretical computer science in the theory group at Berkeley.
Yes, sir. You?
My name is Sivakon Sisakakun. I'm a first-year PhD student, and I'm studying at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign.
Can you imagine these are the three, supposed to be a very highest degree of the younger generation that we see here, and they represent foreign universities, though they are Thai. Why are they so? You all have been studying in Thailand. Until what grade?
12th grade.
12th grade, all of you.
Yes.
So why did you leave the country of Thailand?
So it's a long story.
Make it short.
Make it short. I won scholarship to study computer science in the United States. Like from the bachelor degrees to PhD.
Oh, wow.
And to come back and work for the country.
Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of the
somewhat
same story for all of us.
Okay. You say you work for a country?
Like
not Thailand, but
Thailand. Work for
Thailand at the moment.
So
at that time,
it's a Thai scholarship.
A Thai scholarship. Oh, okay. Then you have to come back and to do the payment. Now, tell me, because this is a very important. Do you consider this a very important step in your life to be able to sit at the ACM ICPC competition?
Absolutely.
Yes. This is the big competition for the university.
Well, of all, because not only you to be the student of those in universities, foreign. I have repeatedly to say foreign, as you are Thai. See, so there's a number of them who be like you that belongs to their nationality. You all are Thai anyway, right? Thai nationality. So why did they choose you? Start off with you first.
Okay, so I want to like compete in this competition.
Okay.
So I found like other members to form a team, then compete in the specific regional that my university resides in. And luckily, our team won and qualified to participate in this international competition.
Yeah, so for me, for University of California at Berkeley, we have an internal contest to find representative for the university. So I participated in the contest this year, and the top 3 get to be in the team. And when we are in the team, we practice, and then we go to the regional contest, the same as what P. Momo said. And we won we got the second place in the regional and got a place here at the World Final.
You, yes?
Yeah, for me it's pretty similar to Pasin. So there's a local contest in the University of Illinois, and then we get the first place, and they take the top 3 students to go to the regional contest, and we won the first place.
You weren't envied by the locals?
Well, not so much, but I would say they admire us
Oh, really?
more than envy us.
We admire you too, because they are the pride of the Thai people, and to have you all sitting here and representing other university outside Thailand. So can you tell us what is your specific goal to compete in this Asian?
Well, first of all, to have fun, like solving programming problems. So I personally like solving like programming problems like since like high school, in Thai, even in Thailand. And so I have been doing that like online or in some local contests. And so this is like one of the biggest ones I having like wanted to like compete it, and I'm finally here, so I'm happy with that.
Your team has become one of the 128 teams.
Yes.
Yes. So it's supposed to be, this is the finals, the largest, the oldest, prestigious programming. What do you feel? How do you feel about it?
I mean, I feel really excited about it. I mean, of course, this contest is held in Thailand, so I'm particularly excited about the contest. And also, I actually went to the World Final once in Warsaw in 2012, and it was a great experience. I hope to have a lot of fun this time, and hopefully we can from Thailand.
From Thailand.
Before we came to the US.
So can you tell us briefly about your performance at this regional level?
In the regional, we won the first place. We beat the University of Chicago. Yes, and which is the strong team in the region. Yes.
What the boys! Well, I cannot imagine, how you could manage and get into such top things that we don't think. But this time, how about this time? What do you think? How far you will go?
How far? Like, can you give me
Number one. Winning.
Winning is very hard, but getting a medal would be great too. But expect to like say being top 25% or top 32 teams. That's my goal for now.
Like this afternoon, you have been some practicing. So how have you done?
We did okay, I guess. I wrote a 30 line of code. There were only 8 bugs in it, so doesn't bode very well for the contest. But I'm sure tomorrow is going to be much better.
So tonight, can you sleep?
Yes, of course.
Of course, because this is become normal to you all.
Yes.
You don't feel anything so exciting or.
We are very excited, but we have to sleep and to get enough sleep for the contest.
So can you tell us about the specific or strategy planned for you that to get the World Cup Championship trophy?
So the normal strategy is to find the first easiest problem, and we want to solve the easiest one first, and then we try to move to the harder one later. Yes.
So most of what we have been experienced and hearing throughout that, most of the team that have been won or get a very good marks, mostly Russian, Chinese, the Indian, Japanese, so the European even. For those people, do you feel worried about it, or why so? Why are they so good?
Well, I mean, of course, they're super smart, and they also practice a lot, and they're really hardworking. They're really disciplined. But I'm not worried about them. I'm sure they're gonna do great. But I'm gonna try to do my best, and hopefully, it's gonna be great as well.
You're gonna be great because there are 65 million people supporting you all.
Thank you so much.
From Thailand, at least, you see. So, so tomorrow. How do you actually, before getting into this, how did you manage to study so good? Can you tell us the step of doing it in life?
Step. Well, basically, if it's something you love, you like, just do it. you will want to like do it many often, like practice like programming. So I like solving programming problems, so I just do that often, and I get better and better at and.
When you were young, I have to go a little out of my way to ask. When you were young, at the state of young, and you took up some education, okay, how do you feel? Do you feel the computer, at that time wouldn't be computer to come into the modern world or something?
I think it was not much different from today though. But there has been some like technological advances too. So.
To cope with it, something like that. You see, how about you? You have to muck up, you have to study hard, or what? You have to discipline, because you mentioned the word discipline. So how disciplinary procedure do you have to go on?
I think for me, I think the main thing for me is that you have to find something that you really, really love. If you love doing something, then you want to spend a lot of time doing it. For me, I love programming, I love doing math, and I did it since I was young, and you know, I have continued doing it until now. And I think you know, the discipline you can sort of start building since you were very young. You know, try to do at least this many problems a day, and you're getting better and better at it. And if you like it, you enjoy it, and you enjoy it even more when you're better.
Present day parents, when the children take up the computer or the telephone to start working on that, starting looking at it, and the parents just scolding them not to do it the whole day through or something. How true is it? I mean, is it the best way to do it, or you know, the parents shouldn't do that, or what? I don't know.
I think
is that the time of the discourages or not?
yes. If you are old enough, and the parents should let children do whatever they want to do, and but when they are very young, maybe they cannot do that much, and there should be some restriction. Yes.
Talk about educational system. Surely it plays a very important role in promoting students to achieve to the activity or creativity or technological expertise. So for this become challenging. Do you think that Thailand or any other would, how would they manage to do? They should think about it. How do they do it? How do they should be done to support these children? Education is very important, right?
Yes.
So your parents have been supporting you.
Yes.
So much. How did they support you?
Okay, so like maybe like warmth and
Warmth?
mostly I have a lot of freedom to explore what I want to do, and so I stumbled upon like first math, and then computer programming, and it just found it okay. It's one thing that I love, so it's what I enjoy.
People said it's so expensive with the computerized, and also to get into testing. So do you really need the money or support in the financially? It's important, or it's yourself that you can push it up without it?
Well, I think mainly it's yourself, but of course if you have a little bit of financial support, that helps too. But I think mainly it's yourself and your discipline. I mean, of course you do need like a laptop or a machine to program, and that you need, but as long as you have it, even how old a machine is totally fine for you. So mainly yourself, I would say.
I think nowadays there are many things to access. You can find all the material over the internet, and all you need is just one laptop and some internet access. Yeah.
It's so important that you are all educated in a very advanced country. Yes. Comparing Thailand, we cannot avoid by comparing because education here. So do you think that education here should be boost up something? For what you've been learning when you were young, what we're facing now is too less, or what? Or too hard to study? As for the timing, yes.
I wouldn't say it's too hard, but depends on like the applications or the uses. If and also the well, like if we find we should let's see, we should promote to like learning or doing things that would do help develop the countries. And so I think that's the main main focus in the big picture, that should like promote the show why it's important, why this field, this discipline is important. And I think that's and then it should help like making like
discipline on your sense is what? Study hard, timing, or what you call punctuality, or what?
I think I mean it's like the subject field. If it's if we have been taught that, or have been shown that it's important for the, developing the countries, then it shouldn't be too hard to like
to handle. How about you?
Yeah, I think the main thing is that I wish there would be more freedom for our high school students to choose the subjects that they actually want to study. Like for example, some people want to be engineer, so they should have more time to focus on the engineering related subjects. And some other people want to be doctors, they should do all those stuff instead. So I think more freedom would be great. But other than that, I think Visit answer mostly covered it.
Before reaching into the final, you have been from the first time itself, right? With the 50,000?
40,000.
Total about 40,000 people to do that. So you've been passing those stages up to this one.
Yes.
So can you trace back a little bit on the first stage? How did you manage to come up like this?
Like how we came to this. Okay, so actually my team. So my team is a team that went to the World Final last year. The same. My two other teammates. So I joined the team, and
you joined the team by what? By selectively? They select you?
Since my university is not very big, and so the contest may be more like, it will be less competitive. We just form out the teams like however we want. Actually, we don't have to. We don't really have local contests, but more like practice contests. And then just practice meet together with other teams as well. And then we just do our best. And we just and then went to regional, and yeah, we won. So
your team consists of what? Consists of Thai and American, or how many? Any other foreign in the team?
Well, my team consists of me as a Thai person and 2 Americans. So.
How about you?
So I mean, for me, it was the it was an internal contest for UC Berkeley. So I took part in the contest. I got the 2nd place, and the first top 3 performer got to be in the team. So we formed a team and we practiced, and then we went to the regional and we won the 2nd place. And that's how we get here.
So you were also the only Thai?
Yeah, I'm the only Thai. The other 2, one of them is American of Chinese descent, and the other one is Chinese.
How about you?
For me, there are 2 local contests, and then the coach is trying to pick like the top 3 students and to represent the university, and then we go to the regional contest, and then we won the contest. So,
tell me, whatever the moment, whatever the result got to be out a day or 2, you think that this is already up to the world for you? And I mean, what I mean is about the dream has come true, and that's what you secured the best in your life already, or not?
Oh, it's not the goal of my life. It was the current goal at that time. And yes, I felt excited and happy to actually win the regional. And actually for me, so the night after, the next day when I woke up, I felt that all was a dream.
Yay!
But it's a fact. That's why I'm here now.
You have to pinch yourself, see whether it's true. right?
Or look at the result.
I don't result by that. How about you?
I mean, it's not the goal of my life, but it's definitely one of the goals that I have had in the mind for a long, in my mind for a long time. I knew since I think 2012 that Thailand is gonna host the World Final this year, and I told myself that I would try my best to come here, and now I'm here. So that's beyond my widest dream already. So whatever the result is, I'm gonna be super happy.
What have your parents talked to you?
What have my parents talked to me?
What did they say?
I
When you
mean-
come to that stage already, what did they say to you?
I mean, they're happy.
Son.
I came home before I came here. So
With
they're
garland?
happy.
With garland? Did it? Did they really? Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're very supportive. They're always happy with me whenever I'm happy. Sometimes maybe even they don't know what I'm happy about. They're also happy with me. Yeah. Yeah. So my parents are always super supportive.
How about you?
For me, this is one of the biggest programming competitions. Yes, and I feel really happy after I passed to the World Finals. And I don't really care about the results. So because no matter what the result is going to be, I'm still happy with it. Yes.
This is supposed to be problem solving. That means in future to come, you people going to be like kind of a solving problem in the computer company, or you're going to join up into your own company. That's used to be like that because you are in PhD. You're not younger, like BA or some BSc, but you are a PhD. So you tend to move on your life to a better life. That means working career. So what you're supposed to do? What would you like to do?
Okay, right now I don't have a specific job in mind when after I graduate, but I'm going to be a researcher or like basically problem solver in computer science. Right now I'm working on graphics, but I'm still looking for a specific field like I'm really interested in.
Okay.
So I'm already I mean, as a PhD student, we are already doing a lot of research. I'm sure all of us are.
Yes.
And for me, I'm already working on a few open problems in theoretical computer science, and it's very challenging and it's also very rewarding. It's so much fun to work with minds who are super smart. They're so quick at everything, and I really enjoy it so much. And as for my plan in the future, I hope that one day I can become a faculty somewhere, maybe somewhere in Thailand. I really like teaching. I like doing research. So those combined, I think I should be a faculty somewhere, hopefully.
Oh, you think too less. I would have made it to a big company for to do that. I don't know. Yes, about you.
For me, I'm doing research on software engineering, and I think the contest will help me in the research career. And then after that, I want to become a professor or a researcher in Thailand, yes, and to help develop the country.
Really? Wow. Have you met with the Thai Prime Minister about this matter? Have you brought it? Oh, you have not. You have not. You're going to be meeting them soon after you arrive back to Bangkok. To get all kind of this thing honor. It's an honor to the Thai people to have you representing all the foreign universities, which is it's not easy, right? It's not easy, right?
Of course not easy.
It's not.
Of course not. It was not.
My mind is I'm blinking and I don't know what to answer because, to me you are like a gold medalist into the field of education, So with the good-hearted. But end of the day, you all are coming back to work for the Kingdom of Thailand.
Yes.
Yes.
How many years more? How many more years?
Before I graduate, maybe about 4 years.
4 more years?
Yes, I mean, we all just finished like a first year of PhD or grad schools, so we have several more years left.
several more years, because in some of the American universities they have a PhD. How many? 2 years?
5
Is it
years.
4 years or
No,
6 years?
5
Some of them
years.
6 years or something. So you are 4 years. Each of you are 4 years, right?
4 years left.
4 years left.
Maybe over 5.
At least
What
4
are you
years.
laughing? That means you're not.
I mean, it's actually a forbidden question.
Okay.
You are supposed to never ask a graduate student how many more years it will take to graduate,
Okay.
or how his research is going.
Yeah, but the research is the problem. Normally is I know what. Anyway, so we are really appreciate, and I do hope you all the best for what you are taking can be the representative wholeheartedly for the Thai people. So thank you very much for we are ending up with this thank to คุณวิสิตร ภัทรนุธาพร คุณศิวกร ศรีสกาวกุล and คุณประสิน มโนรังสี so wish you all the best, and I by standing up and glad to give you a good clap for your outcome. So thank you. Thank you. We are ending our program Turn Phuket Island by the thanks to Mr. Visit Phattara Nuthaporn, Mr. Siwakon Sisakakun, and Mr. Pasin Manu Rangsi. In our next editions, we'll bring you interesting guests who have filled an unlikely ambassador role in Thailand through their kind heart and good deeds, which serve to enhance the good image of the Kingdom of Thailand. This program is courtesy of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. You can watch our program on every Thursday at 9:30 to 10 p.m. on NBT World. Until next time, สวัสดีค่ะ